Hi, Leo. Healing Grasshopper here to do your second week in February reading, the 8th to the 14th. The Death card. We are celebrating something ending. Look at that. Ten of Pentacles. This is like an ending for the greater good, with great gain here. An ending that leads you to abundance. So I'm trying to remember what your issues have been lately. Leo, I don't quite remember. You guys aren't one of the signs that have had like great catastrophes or heavy lingering problems that I can remember. But at any rate, there's a walking away from something that is leading you into better days here. The Four of Pentacles is speaking to the Death card here. It's like, be sure that you're letting whatever this is die. Okay? Relationships come to mind here. Um, if this is a romantic relationship, or it could be platonic, it doesn't matter. Some kind of personal relationship, make sure that you are getting a clean break and you're not prolonging the arguments and going back to make a point, um, expecting apologies from that person, because closure is not about apologies. Closure is about moving on for your own sake and your own health, um, mental health, spiritual health. Um, Friends, you've got like this constricting energy next to this burst of abundance here, right? So it's very much like, make sure that you're not stifling this with too much control. This could also be like attaching um an an outcome to things. Like things don't have to end and turn out exactly the way you see them, you understand what I'm saying? Like you can't steer circumstances absolutely. Um just go with the flow. And if things are coming to an end, just let go of the reins and walk away, because there's something better for you. Um, and a new timeline away from this, whatever this ending is. Look at this, the Nine of Pentacles. You have more, a, a burst of abundance here. That was a fumble. Judgments, Two of Pentacles. Not reversed. There's not much to say about this. This is the same energy as the Ten of Pentacles, pretty much, in this reading. Attached to the Death card, vertically and horizontally, you have an ending that's going to bring you stability and enjoyment and comfort. The Judgment card in the center of your reading is an awakening. See how you have death here diagonally from the Judgment card, which is death, rebirth. Awakening you to something new, which is obviously positive here. The Two of Pentacles is definitely talking to the Four of Pentacles here, wherever you feel like you're lacking and you have to closely control things. This is more of a loose and skilled energy. This is like you're managing just fine. Things are happening, flowing the way they're supposed to. You know, he is juggling, and there requires a certain amount of like, yeah, there is control and dexterity and that kind of thing as you're juggling, but you also have to be loose too. If you're very rigid, those you can't juggle. The balls are going to fall onto the ground. You know, these two are almost opposites in this reading, where this is tight control and this is kind of loose and fancy free and um, taking things as they flow to you, dealing with them and flowing to the next thing, you know. So remember that for this week. And when you feel yourself being anxious and scrambling to, take control of things, you need to take a pause and really ask yourself whether it's really necessary. Okay, not reversed. Nine of Cups next. This one next. Hanged Man. Okay, right. Ace of Cups is the divine love card. But in this reading, it very much feels like joy. What brings you joy? And joy is what is a happy byproduct of divine love, right? So this is the death of whatever um, didn't serve you that is leading you towards abundance and enjoyment and joy. Hanged Man is about perspective. If you're awakening to um, a beautiful sunrise and um, happy um, flowers and that kind of thing, then that will lead you towards abundance. But, if you're dwelling on the past, is that going to, and over controlling things, is that going to um, have you stuck in the mud? Knight of Cups, so beautiful here because you have the Two of Pentacles that go with the flow card in this reading that I mentioned. But of course, we've got the over controlling card, Four of Pentacles here, that is fueled by fear and anxiety. And what is the spiritual opposite of fear? Love. You've got Knight of Cups on the other end here, which is moving forward with joy and love. And the diagonal here, an ending of whatever was in the past, an awakening to love. It's such a beautiful reading. Tower. Not surprising to see. You're starting with death, ending with the tower. This is very much a message from spirit saying, let things die. A tower is something that's brought about by the universe, usually very disruptive, that you do not have control over. What have I been talking about control this whole reading? You cannot control a tower. This is what Spirit is trying to tell you here. Stop trying to control it, let it happen. Now I have in my mind, there's a meme that I used to see a lot. I don't see it very much anymore, but there was a meme of it's like Jesus bending down in front of a kid with a little lollipop in his hand, and Jesus has his hand out like, give me the lollipop, right? And then his other, Jesus's other hand is behind his back, and you can see he's got one of those big spiral, colorful carnival um, type lollipops behind his back, and the kid doesn't know that he's got that big carnival lollipop. But first, the kid's got to trust Jesus and hand over his lollipop. That's what this is about. It's like you need to trust in the process here, Cancer. Trust in spirit. And you know what else, Cancer? You are Cancers. You guys are very protective of your family, of your lifestyles, of your homesteads, you know, of um of the status quo sometimes, and the things that you think are comfortable, you know, what you have right now, Cancer, and what you think is comfortable is not, doesn't even compare to what the universe has planned for you. Much better. You are course correcting for an upgrade here. And I think that's what we're going to call this reading. Clarity, advice. Sacred destiny. Okay. Sacred destiny it is. Oops. This one. Stillness. Okay. When you've got stillness with the judgment and the tower, this is very much saying it's like the universe is telling you to step back. It's like, you know, step back because the wrecking ball is ready to swing here. And again, let's not forget the Four of Pentacles here. There is nothing for you to do here, Cancer, but let things fall. Let the chips fall where they may. And there's no picking up the chips or cleaning anything up. Let it happen. Let the dust clear. And when the dust clears, you can look within because you are watery signs. Ask for guidance in what to do next. If you're feeling the need for control, look within because there'll be plenty of guidance and plenty to focus and work on within instead of trying to control a tower. Okay, Cancer? Beautiful reading. Let me know how this resonates, guys. Um, maybe keep the reading, watch it a bit later in the week, see how this applies to you. Thank you for all of you who helped me get to 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate all of you. But even if you think you're subscribed, have a quick look and see if you really are. Some of you will be surprised to see that you're not subscribed. If you aren't, please subscribe. It's a very quick gesture, costs you nothing, and really does a lot to help the channel grow. So thank you. Don't forget the notification bell because there are a whole lot of readings coming. Don't forget to comment. I answer every single comment with glee. I love hearing from you guys, so talk to me. If you're really inclined to helping this channel grow, have a look at the playlist section. I have many of them made. Choose one, set it to autoplay, and have it on as background noise as you go about your daily tasks, or even while you're winding down in bed and even sleeping, because watch hours are very important to help a small channel like mine grow. So thank you, Cancer. I will speak to you soon. Love, light, and many blessings.